Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is for you guys. It's morning for us, and it's time to start another project. So this thing, you might have seen in the background of some videos. I've set you guys up like this on top of it a couple times. It's been here. Now, we originally got this to turn it kind of into like a bar type thing, because in here, this area is supposed to be kind of supposed to be the bar. And then we were going to try to fit the fridge in there, but the fridge isn't going to fit anyway. And then just what we had plans for just weren't really gonna happen. So I decided we're going to turn this into, because we just found it. I decided we're going to turn this into storage for paint and chemicals and screws and stuff, because we do a lot of projects here, and with the projects we're getting more and more supplies. We're just kind of struggling to find places to store everything, so that's what that's going to be. So the basic plan, do you remember if this thing can come off of it? Is this the shelf for it?
Yes. Okay,
I thought so, but I wasn't sure. So the basic plan is, luckily we have these doors, and miraculously they're not chewed up. So these can go back on, we'll get handles for it. They're kind of, you can tell this was owned by probably an older person. Has this gold trim and stuff. I don't know what we're doing to finish it, to color it, because this is not good with this ugly chrome trim. We could probably pop these out and paint the trim a different color. Maybe. I don't know. To be determined. But this is actually two different drawers. This handle I think was already broken, and there's no casters or rollers on here. So we're gonna knock out the center dividing thingy and turn this into one big drawer. I think I'm still gonna do. And just turn into a huge drawer, and yeah, basically just make it so we can store bigger things in there, maybe paint. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. But changing the knobs on there, I'm putting actual rollers on there. Especially because if we end up storing anything remotely heavy, it's gonna make it nicer. At some point we may need to reinforce the bottom if there is heavy stuff in there, but we'll figure that out. But right now I just gotta go get basic supplies for it. And looks like Amanda's going through all the crap that's on it. Alright, well, we went to Home Depot and ran some errands, and we ended up wasting a lot of time. So, ooh, almost dropped my impact. I'm going to try to get as much of the stuff done as I can, although in typical channel fashion, it's probably going to turn out to be continuing this tomorrow or tonight or something. That's not working. That works better. So hopefully I can get a little bit more than I think I can done. We didn't get everything we needed. I don't know how we're going to finish this. I know we're obviously going to have to sand it down, but I don't want to do that by hand. I don't really have a sander right now, so that part's to be determined. But we did get handles to replace these wood ones and that broken one there, and then rollers. So I'm actually going to start by getting those put on first, and then I'll figure out how we're going to mount these, because I kind of messed it up a little bit forcing some stuff out, I think. the old headache rack. If you guys watched the channel for some time back when I used to make videos somewhat regularly, that's the one that was on the truck. I'm actually going to Foster's house, who I think he's only been on the channel once or twice, but he's buying it from me. So I'm just going to drop it off with him because he lives not too far away from Amanda. As far as the storage cabinet hutch project things going, I will talk to you guys all about that later. But right now we're gonna go hang out or go see Foster for a few minutes and drop that off with him. You know what? It's actually louder than it is on Snapchat. Does it? Yeah. What's done to it? Alright, so clearly you didn't really see, I don't think you saw Foster at all, but we didn't really do much. Like, we unloaded the headache rack. That truck that you saw was his brand new truck, well, new to him truck, so we're kind of looking at that, just doing whatever. We're both always hardcore Dodge guys or Mopar guys, so we're kind of looking at that a little bit, looking at, you know, some other stuff and kind of just bullshitting a little bit. So there was nothing to really record. Actually, there was, but we didn't know it was going to happen, so I didn't have my camera out. But I smashed my energy drink can trying to lay down one of his seats to look at the back, which made me sad because I still had half that drink left. But oh well. I don't need an energy drink at 11:30 at night anyway. But I'm on my way over to Amanda's. She made dinner, and we can kind of have a nice night set up. So we both want you to come along, so you guys are going to come along to our nice kind of date night thing. So I will see you guys in a minute when I get there. So our romantic little night thing is actually just covering pumpkins with a fire, because it's, oh, wrong watch face, 61 degrees, so 6 degrees outside, and we're in Arizona, so that's cold to us. But Amanda made me food for dinner, which is awesome. So it's been a pretty decent evening so far. Yeah, we are just carving pumpkins because it's, what, 3 days before Halloween? 2 days? Or Halloween's Saturday.
Thanksgiving.
Hopefully it's not almost Thanksgiving.
You almost said Thanksgiving. It's 2 days away. Saturday.
Halloween or Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
Okay. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
Okay. Alright guys, well, good morning. So basically here's the dilemma that we've been having with this. We since we were originally gonna make this like a bar thing, we tore those doors off, as you guys saw. Well, the issue with that was we didn't keep any of the screws for the hinges. These guys. Right here. I'm not gonna take that one out because of the pain, but they're kind of an odd screw size. I went and I looked a little bit at Lowe's on my lunch break at work yesterday. I couldn't find any, but it was also so busy at the Lowe's that even if I did, I wasn't gonna get any. So Amanda thinks that she can find them, so she's over at Home Depot right now going to get those. So those have to stay out for a little while, but we still do need to figure out how we are going to work the bottom drawers. Because if you guys remember, it was the two separate drawers that we wanted to turn into one big drawer. So I have rollers for each set, so it'll be like double duty rollers. I just have to attach them and then knock this bottom out. Okay, so we kind of had to change our plans because I got the rollers on this top one, but I realized that there's just enough gap on the side here, and then same thing on the other side, where it's only it's only rolling on one of them. So there's really no point in putting them on there. I'm sure there's other rollers that they make that will work, or there's a way to make this one work, but I'm not doing it. Luckily I had another handle, so we're just gonna have two drawers there. And then now we just need to get the doors on, and then I gotta figure out if I'm gonna use this drawer, because this went up on the top, or if I'm gonna do something else with the top up there, like an open shelf or something. So I gotta figure that out as well. Which I might just do an open shelf or something, because I don't have any other handles either. I don't know. I'll figure that part out later, but right now I get this inside of this cleaned out so that we can get the doors on. I can't remember if I've said this yet or not, but everything here is pretty much done except for the big gap up top. Originally that had that shelf in it, however, or the drawer, but I don't want a drawer there. So I thought about putting this little shelf here that was that's normally going down here, up there, and just making like a big cubby. But I don't want to do that either because I want shelving in here. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably just going to be using that, put that up at the top, and then just leave the doors for the big storage stuff, like gallons of paint and stuff, because we're going to have a lot of that here pretty soon. So I'm thinking that's going to be the play, and that's the way we're going to do it. Let's see if we have... I want to see if I have any L brackets laying around. I think I have some at home. But if I can attach them with L brackets and bolt them in, or screw them in, I don't have to worry about weight. It doesn't look like I have any L brackets here. Okay guys, so I'm here trying to edit the video, this video, and apparently the ending file, we're done, you're gonna see it in the next video or clip, got corrupted, and I can't recover it. So I'll end it off here, guys. You guys are gonna see progression of this one, of the storage hutch thing, in the next video, and then we'll probably move on to another project and completely finish the hutch later on down the road when we have more resources, because there's more we want to get done to it. But there's other projects that are taking priority right now. So we'll go ahead and end it here. Stay tuned to get more of the updates and see what other projects we have going on. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.